What is up, guys? It is HumbleZeus here, bringing you some Call of Duty Ghost TDM. And I know it's not in my usual standard style. Usually, I start the game off, I'm already like in the middle of running or something. But this time you actually see me start up the map, pick a class. Like, I normally don't do that on camera because I want to save time. But actually, this wasn't actually going to be the main video. I was actually using one of the special features of the Elgato. And no, I'm not promoting them. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not anything by them. I'm just saying, if you don't know. Like, there's a ghost feature where it still records while you're not playing, kind of like the PS4 does. Even though you're not actively recording, it still records your gameplay. And I got a really nice gameplay, and I was like, shit, I didn't record it. And then I found out, oh my god, I can go back, get that recording, and I was like, yes. And so that's what you're seeing right now, is me going back and getting that for you. Now, I have to say that we did pretty well this game. Like, I go pretty well, but we still lose. So, unfortunately, but it was a very close game, even though I joined in. And we were kind of not on the same foot, but, you know, we were very close. We almost clinched it. Had I done a little bit better, I might have been able to do a bit more work, but I did as much as I could, and we were very tied up. Anyway, since I'd love to keep talking about this awesome gameplay, I cannot, because I want to talk about something that I find, and I'm kind of worried about is, and you've probably guessed by the thumbnail and title, does pain, or let's play pain plus rage equal views? Now, I think this is something that we don't actually know. I think we secretly somehow, we enjoy watching the suffering of other people. And I don't mean like we want to see someone stabbed. What I mean is, I've watched videos, various people, Pewdiepie, Grumps, Markiplier, and seeing them rage or in some kind of angry state, kind of suffering, and I laugh and I will stay and watch the video only to see it more. I didn't notice that's how it kind of was, because videos that didn't have that, unless they were informative or very, very funny, I was not as likely to stick around unless I saw someone going through some kind of horrible pain where I could sit back, laugh, and say, this dude is going to be so pissed off. And I didn't even realize that I did this thing. And I think a lot of people subconsciously do this too. When I watch Grumps, I watch them very often because they're some of my favorite YouTubers. When I watch them, I always laugh when I see something bad happen to one of them. Not necessarily like they get hurt. Generally, they don't get hurt on set. But when I like see them go through the game and they're like suffering because of the game, I can't help but laugh. And so in my mind, is YouTube or the like bigger YouTubers built off their anger, their pain, and this can come to physical. Recently, I watched a Pewdiepie video where he shocked himself because he was trying to stop swearing so often. Kudos for you to trying to curb a bad habit, but you could have picked a less painful way. And I actually watched it through. I have not watched a full PewDiePie video in a while. I usually watch like a bit of it. I laugh for a little bit. Eventually, I'm like, yeah, time to move on to other things. I go to then watch Drifter, or I'll go watch Hallelujah, or again, I'll go watch Game Grumps if they have an episode out. But I sat there and I watched as this man literally shocked himself. And I was gonna say, like, if he's gonna die. Because we all know that if you watch PewDiePie, that he swears a lot. And that collar went up to 100, and 5 apparently shocked and hurt. So, I think this nigga got up to 25 or 30, or somewhere in that range. And I was sure that he was probably going to be in like the 50s or 100 by the end of that video. Because I'm like, how far are you willing to go? And, I mean, people are in the comments like, no, don't hurt yourself, please stop. Same thing with Markiplier when he did that, I forget what that thing's called, clothespin challenge, where he pinned clothespins whenever he died. And I wonder, this also made me wonder, are YouTubers, especially big YouTubers, finding it hard to retain an audience, and are they defaulting now to like hurting themselves? And you see a lot of established YouTubers do some weird stuff. Drifter started like trying out weird foods. Like, he ate crickets, and I was like, nigga, you eating crickets? Who eats cricket? He had bacon flavored soda. I was like, you know, and I think he almost threw up in that video. Not even the crickets one. Actually, I think it's a mix of the both. The crickets and the bacon flavored soda, and this nigga almost threw up in the video, and I was just like, I don't know if I can do that. And that makes me wonder, is that the path that some YouTubers are going? Like, I don't think Drifter said he did it because he was out, he wanted to give you something, so that was fine. But PewDiePie, Markiplier, and those people, I don't know if this is going to become a trend where they do challenges where that can actually physically harm them, because you couldn't put a shock, like a dog shock collar on me. He didn't put it around his neck, he put it on like his leg and things. But you couldn't get that on me. I would kill you first. We'd be fighting. One of us would be dead on the ground if you tried to put a shock collar on me. The clothespin thing, I didn't see as bad. It was the shock thing that really kind of, you know, shocked me, ironically. And no puns. I don't like puns, but that was kind of what had happened. And I don't want pain to like suddenly become a YouTube thing where because we do find it funny when someone like falls, we laugh. Like someone fall, like you've been there, you've been in school, someone fell out of a chair, everyone's dying. It's funny. If someone gets hit by like a paper, oh y'all find it funny. And I mean like, it's not really painful to get hit by a paper ball, but I mean like those chair falling. I mean we laugh and it's funny to us, but at the same time, I don't know how far it gets before it stops being funny and this just becomes downright like humans cruelly like debasing themselves for the view. I mean, I'm never gonna do that, partly because for one, I don't do live comms, and I don't know if I'll ever do live comms. And two, I don't ever feel the need that I should have to hurt myself to entertain somebody else. Like, I can rage. I'll be fine raging, but I'm never gonna hurt myself. So, I mean, I just kind of want to talk with you guys about that. Do you guys feel that the more pain, be it mental, ragey, or whatever they go through, that it's funnier, or do you feel different? To me, I feel it's kind of funny, but I think there is some kind of stopping point. Tell me what you think. Is physical harm gonna take, like, do you think it's going to impact YouTube anymore? Do you think people are gonna do it more and more if it gets views? Because I really hope not. So please leave a like. Again, comment your own opinion. Subscribe for more videos. Follow me on Twitter to keep up with all my videos and talk with me. And I'll see you guys later. Zeus out.